Hi, Scorpio, bringing you your weekly reading, mainly focusing on that full wolf moon in Cancer with the penumbral lunar eclipse coming on the 10th. So the energies of that cosmic event are definitely going to influence this reading. That's why I'm pulling Oracle for you from Queen of the Moon as well as Moonology decks, so we can stay in the energy of that lunation. I do have here a little note. It's mainly because it's in Cancer, which is very watery emotional energy. Emotions may be on full tilt. You're also a water sign, so this can impact you more than some of the other more grounded earth signs, or even air or fire. So just be careful. It is about relationships, communication in your relationships, your partnerships, your friendships, your family. So note to self. Also, I do have a note here. The astrologer I like to follow, Jean Wiley, Jeanwiley. She's somebody I've been following for years and years and years. Had this additional note for Scorpio, that this eclipse delivers culminations in your 9th house, which is the house of travel, marketing, sales, higher consciousness, your belief systems, media, education, publishing, etc., while balancing the outer influence, seeking balance with the outer influences in your 3rd house, which is directly opposite, which is the house of the neighborhood, your mind, siblings, relatives, education, and local travel. So those two forces are opposing right now, and this eclipse will be trying to bring those things into balance, if that helps. Welcome if you're new to the channel. I hope you'll considering subscribing, liking, and sharing this video. And for those who are returning, thank you so much for your support, your comments, your feedback, just allowing me to bring you into my living room and responding with such love and grace. I really appreciate it. All right, let's get into it. Here we go. Wow, growth. That's good for you there, Scorp. And let's see what we have from Moonology. And then I'll read a little bit about it for you. Emotions are running high. What'd I just say? Yeah, super moon, emotions are running high. I just got done talking about that. Okay, your Queen of the Moon card is card number 5. 5s are about change, and this is the card of growth. Reject stagnancy. To get unstuck, take action. The choice to grow should be made. Expect growing pains when making huge changes in your life. Change is a natural part of life and cannot be pushed against forever. Change should have aim and purpose. Be courageous. You will blossom. I don't normally see Scorpios as resisting change, but it depends, I think, on what you're going through. And if you've just gotten yourself all organized and situated, then you all don't like change that much at that time. This much I know. Okay. Supermoon, emotions are running high. This card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large, like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or a relationship, the answer is very. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's right under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome when this card comes up, but you may find there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. Growth and action. Additional meanings for this card: a resolution to your question is closer than you may think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. That's that emotional piece I'm talking about. And speak to the goddess. Ask for her assistance. So beautiful cards for you. Powerful cards, I should say. Especially since that emotions are running high is really speaking to the energy of this full wolf moon in Cancer with that eclipse is going to make things all the more powerful. I'm also going to pull for you a Magdalene Oracle card. Just because we're deep in the emotions with this full moon, I thought I'd run with it. Talking to my Scorpio, my lovely, beautiful Scorpios. I will tell you how much, you know how much I really adore you. Y'all get a bad rap. I don't know why. I haven't ever met a Scorpio I wasn't completely and totally enchanted by. There, I said it. Enchanting. Ah, speaking of, the real you. I feel that one deeply. Here we go, Scorpio, hang on. As humans, we are so attached to our physical world that we often lose sight of our true nature. In attaching your identity and sense of worth to worldly status and achievements, you have lost touch with the real you. Something inside you yearns to reconnect. Pay attention to your feelings and start to reclaim the many beautiful qualities you possess. The unique qualities you have for so long repressed and ignored. Lighten up and have fun. Laughter is the best medicine for you at this time. Let go of all you think is right and wrong and all you think you should do, and just be you. As your true nature reemerges, you'll feel inspired and discover a new way of looking at life. In turn, you will achieve greater success and feel a greater sense of fulfillment. Nurture yourself physically, spiritually, and emotionally. There is so much to be grateful for and so much in life to explore. I just got done saying, you enchant me, and now you're being told, be yourself, trust yourself, love yourself, get back to the real you. Because the real you is who we all need in this world. I love you. Okay, I'm splitting this deck only because it still isn't fully broken in, but this is the, it is an adorable deck. It is Modern Witch. It's fun, it's kicky, it's a little upbeat. I thought it would be good for you, Scorpio, since I'm doing such heavy emotional reading during this watery emotional full moon in Cancer and the eclipse. Oh my gosh. All right, so now let's see. Boom, boom, boom. All right. I'm ready. Let's see if there, that wasn't too bad. Energy underneath the deck is Four of Pentacles. There you are, holding back. Or somebody is. For those who are new, this upper row is usually, my intention is that it's the other person you're dealing with. Unless you are a cross-watcher, this could be you. However, if through the reading you feel I have the energies reversed, just flip them. It doesn't make the reading wrong. Just means that sometimes I'm reading for divine feminine, sometimes I'm reading for divine masculine. I don't know which one you are. You know which one you are, because we can shift within those energies at all times and at any time. Okay? And this bottom row, so this second row would be your energy, Scorpio, if I have it right. If not, just flip it. And the bottom row represents the connection, and I will clarify everything. In the extended, I will continue with this deck. I will pull messages to you from Spirit, a message to you from this person, a message to this person from you, and then an outcome card, and we'll clarify all of that. So that's how you get the full reading. But we should get a good handle on things right here, right now. All right, so this Four of Pentacles first, I just want to get a feeling for what's going on with that energy. It's very withholding. Someone not showing their full hand. Wow. And the bottom of the deck is the Star. Oh my gosh. Well, Scorpio, I'll tell you what, if you're holding back, that's a big mistake. Sun, happiness, joy, success, endings and new beginnings. And that can be trust, faith, hope, a wish granted. It can also be a card of healing. So I'm looking here, and I do see some regret. And I do see here, and this is in the past, some regret, some balance and fairness needed or being restored, and judgment, forgiveness, reconciliation. In the present, I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card, which is Leo, and the Emperor, which is Aries. Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius. In the future, I'm seeing a lot of communication or travel. 8 of Wands, King of Swords, and then 6 of Pentacles, balance and fairness and reciprocity and equal give and take. But right here, and I'll hold those cards up as I go through. Right here, I am seeing this 4 of Pentacles, this holding back. This suggests to me that one of the two of you may not feel safe, may feel you need to protect yourself from the other person. And it is with regard to happiness, endings and new beginnings. So I do feel second chances play a role here. And then the star energy, which is Aquarius. The world card, by the way, is Aquarius and Capricorn. And the sun is Leo. So I can't really interpret this whole little area right now without sort of getting into the reading. So I think I'll do that. 5 of Cups in the past for this person. You may be dealing with a fire sign here. Scorp, I see Sagittarius and Aries, Leo, Sag up here. I also see Leo comes forward. You're coming forward in that energy, so it may be about a Leo. But this 5 of Cups, see? This person is looking at these 3 cups knocked over. They're not even paying attention to the 2 cups that are bolt right behind them. If they just turn around, there's the soulmate card. But they're really focused on the past. A sense of regret, loss, grief, sadness. On top of that, we get Knight of Pentacles. Wanting to do things right, move to smoother waters. This is somebody who's taking action very slowly, very methodically, very deliberately. In that Knight of Pentacles energy, and moving to smoother waters gradually, and choosing a path. I think it comes after this heartache, this regret, this sense of loss for them. Next up is Wheel of Fortune. Why do we have the Wheel of Fortune here? The Sagittarian energy, fate, destiny, good fortune. Or not. Wow. So whoever this person is, they want to move forward. They're going to do so small. First they start off with this flirtation, this little message of passion. And then they kick it into high gear. They go from the Page to the Knight of Wands in an instant. In just one small shift of this wheel. And then they're off to the races in search of this 10 of Cups. That's the Holy Grail, right? Everything we could ever possibly want in terms of an emotional connection. One that's look at these 2 hands are wrapped around that Ace of Cups. You find the Holy Grail, you bring it all together. And then it feels like you are really in high gear. With this person's energy is fast moving, passionate. 8 of Wands in the future for this person. Oh, wow. Card on the bottom here is Queen of Wands. We do have a lot of fire energy right here. I feel like this person is... They're going to want to communicate about, sort of, they want to be released. They want to be released. They've been very patient. They feel like they've really taken care of the connection to the best of their ability. They put a lot of work and energy into it. They wanted to see things grow, but that's not what they got. They feel they got a broken heart. And on the bottom of the deck, they're kind of stepping into their own here. Male, female, doesn't matter. You can still embody the Queen of Wands if your heart is still involved. So if you're a female Scorpio and you're looking at this energy up here and you're like, well, how are they the Queen of Wands? It's because their heart got broken, so there's still some emotion there. And they are stepping forward in their own power because they gave this thing time. I think they're going to communicate to you that they kind of want to be released. Or they're trying to release themselves after putting in what they consider to be some work and not seeing the fruits of their labors. I feel this is them taking a stand for themselves in a way. Passionate, but sort of saying, I know what I want, and this isn't it. And I kind of feel like that makes sense because now I feel that this is them. And that they're healing after whatever happened because they didn't get they didn't feel the success and the joy and the happiness. There's endings for them, and now they want a new beginning in their life, and they're healing. And I say they want a new beginning because they're moving to smoother waters, and they're looking out on the horizon and choosing their path. They're doing that slowly. It's also possible that what they're saying here, and I want to be careful because I'm not yet sure who this is about. I mean, I know I'm talking about what they're trying to communicate to whom about what. If they're trying to communicate in the future to you, Scorpio, about wanting to be released from something that they worked hard at and put a lot of time, effort, energy, and patience into, and they only got their heart broken, it could be that they're telling you that the reason why they are pulled back and reserved in the connection with you is because that happened in the past for them. So this Five of Cups can be some other connection. And you two can be the Two of Cups right behind them, but they're not looking at that. They're focused on the past. And that's why they're moving forward slowly to calmer waters and choosing a new path. So that almost feels like it makes a little bit more sense, only because I see them going with destiny, leaving it up to fate, letting go of the wheel, Page of Wands, a brand new passion, something new, Knight of Wands, moving fast towards this Ten of Cups. And then I think they're going to tell you all about it. I think they're going to tell you how they were in a toxic connection that they really put a lot of hard work into, and they got their heart broken anyway, and now they know what they want. And they will accept no substitution. So I kind of feel like that could explain it, because this doesn't make sense any other way, really. So let's see what happens here for you, Scorpio. Justice in the past, that's a card of Libra. Fairness, balance. Can be legal situations, we'll see. Oh, wow. Sure. A brand new start. Okay, so balance and fairness. There could have been some legal situation for you, Scorpio. If not, something was way out of balance in terms of your stability, and you're getting that back in spades here, I should say, in Pentacles, after some financial instability. I feel this is scarcity. I feel this is lack mindset. It may be mindset, or something may have happened. And here you've got this gift of stability coming in after this period of something not being stable. It could also be that you feel here like you've got all this abundance coming in, but you don't know how to access it. You could be feeling on the outside with this person, maybe a little touch of abandonment from their closed off energy, or their withholding. It's not even closed off. They're just withholding. They're holding back from you. They're going to tell you what it's all about, because it's about Pentacles for them too. They're going to tell you what it's all about. And I do feel you'll be victorious, because here's that Knight of Swords. So in the past, you decide, well, I'm going to set off for the truth, and you're moving toward the truth. And you will be victorious. And I know that because here's the Strength card. You're showing up presently as the Strength card. That's very positive. Strong, determined, persevering even through difficulties, overcoming a challenge or an obstacle, or even a blockage of some sort. Yeah. Either because you're the Divine Feminine, or you're dealing with the Divine Feminine. Either way, you're overcoming whatever you need to overcome, because it's all about unconditional love. That Empress is Divine Feminine. She's ruled by Venus. She is the mother of the tarot, embodies the highest and best vibrations of all four queens. Right? So she's got everything on lock here, and I feel like you're persevering either because you are inhabiting the energy of Divine Feminine, high vibration love, or because you are overcoming everything in the name of this Divine Feminine you're dealing with. I know I speak to both men and women here, so I'm trying to keep it as gender neutral as I can, and let you know that I know I've got both energies showing up here in these readings, and I can tell by your comments and by who's subscribing to the channel, so I'm trying to be fair and let you know that it goes both ways, and the storyline works both ways. King of Swords in the future here. High character, high vibration, high character, truth, honesty, knowledge, integrity in the future for you, Scorp. There's that Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Ace of Cups. There it is. See, this person, Wheel of Fortune, and I know they have 10 of Cups, but look at the two hands sharing the Ace of Cups. Here's the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups. Very mirrored energy here, Scorpio. I love this. And even though this is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the energy here of this King of Swords is very high intellect, very sound reasoning, judgment, honesty, and character and integrity, living by a code of honor, living by a code of how you behave in the world. And that bodes well for you, because you present yourself to this person that way, and that's gonna give them the freedom to open up to you in a lot of passionate communication about, wow, you don't know how much better that makes me feel, because I just had to release myself after putting in all this hard effort and energy and work and something very toxic and controlling that it broke my heart. I now know what I want. You're like, great, then it's destiny, or it's fate. We're supposed to be together. Boom. Ace of Cups, brand new love. That feels so good to me. It just sort of shifted my energy. In the past, we have Judgment card within the connection. This bottom row is the connection. I feel there was some forgiveness offered or something. Answering the call. Oh, okay. Yes. My goodness. Well, just so we're clear, Scorpio, this is your card. Judgment is one of the cards of Scorpio. So is the Death card. Death about transformation. That's really, the Scorpion rising to the Phoenix from its ashes. So that's what the Death card's about. But this is being called, if you're going to get biblical, being called back up from the dead by the angel, right? Second chance at life. I kind of feel like the energy here in the past was with this person being so focused on the past and moving so slowly, Knight of Pentacles, toward calmer waters, and really looking out on the horizon to choose their next best, their path. Right? Are you going to be on that path, or are they going to choose another direction? And they're withholding so much. And I feel like it's been really hard for you to find balance in that kind of situation. You want to offer this person the world, but you're feeling shut out. And so you do keep pursuing them in this Knight of Swords energy with truth, honesty, integrity, character, and that evolves into the King of Swords. But here in the past, in the connection. I know I'm almost like not taking a breath because the messages are coming so quickly. I feel like I feel like in the connection, you were both answering a call. You weren't maybe sure of what that was. You were answering a call of the power of this connection. This person may have been sort of friend zoning you, maybe blowing you off, maybe not feeling the emotion of the connection as much as you were. Here is the hand of spirit. I don't know if you could tell because the color is all the same. Here's the face of this person looking at spirit offering an Ace of Cups. And there's 3 cups below. This card is either like you're being rejected or blown off or taken for granted or just meh. Somebody's like not as into you, right? They're not that into you kind of a card. So I feel like there was forgiveness about that, or you were answering the call. And even though there was resistance here, we have this 4 of Cups and this 7 of Wands, total resistance to the connection on an emotional level, which goes with that 4 of Pentacles, but you persevered. Strength comes up. Strength comes up. Perseverance. That's right here, right now for you, but in the past, I feel like you persevered. I think you both sort of persevered. I feel this person didn't have a whole lot of quit in them when it came to you. I think they put you on ice. They resisted. They put you on ice and you persevered. And now here they are in Emperor energy. You show up as Empress with Empress energy, and now we've got Emperor energy here. That's everything's under control, people. Divine Masculine has arrived on the scene. That is a card of Aries, by the way. Now coming toward you with love, little indecisive because they don't know if you're going to, yes, oh, wow. Woo! One more, King of Pentacles. What's happening right now in the connection is pretty powerful. It is a little bit of a roller coaster, not going to lie, but I feel like the Emperor energy is very much someone, the energy you're both in right now is honoring the divine nature of the connection. I feel this is Divine Masculine coming on the scene. If that's you, Scorpio, you can own that. If it's the other person, they're showing up right here in the connection, coming toward you with love, or you're both moving toward each other with love. Knight of Cups. There is a little stuck energy here. Somebody a little indecisive of the next best step because there's things they're afraid of. There's a fear here. I think it's coming from this other person, unless it's you. If you think you've already flipped the characters, then you know I'm talking about you. Whoever it is up here is afraid. Afraid of what? Afraid of getting stabbed in the back again. So they really need to get over and put this behind them. They need to understand that they closed out this painful chapter. It's over. I just think they fear that it's not. They fear it can happen again. So they may be like wanting to stay single. 9 of Pentacles. Kind of like making their own way in the world. But they're not closed off to a King of Pentacles. And I know you're not an earth sign, Scorpio, but King of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, if you are inhabiting the feminine energy here, it is about, you can be a guy, by the way. It is about making your own way in the world, very much able to take care of yourself. You like a nice life, but you know how to make a nice life for yourself. This energy is very much an attractor, not necessarily a manifester like the Queen of Wands, but an attractor just sets an intention and things just kind of fall into place easily, effortlessly. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And that energy is calling to this King of Pentacles, which is sort of the high vibration of that same energy. Very grounded, very stable, very I want to say like there's nurturing and caretaking here in this king. In the days of nobility, I think that the King of Pentacles wouldn't have had any paupers in his kingdom. Everybody would have been on a pension plan, right? That kind of charitable energy. Looking out for everyone, not just themselves, but very capable of making a beautiful life for themselves. And I think that the Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles energy coming out with all this sort of topsy-turvy, I don't know what I'm doing here, I'm afraid of getting hurt, right? I don't know what I'm doing here, I'm afraid of what I don't know and whether or not I'll get hurt. And on top of that, we have Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. In other words, I think that you both help each other find a sense of stability. And that lands you in the future with Six of Pentacles. Balance, fairness, reciprocity, very charitable energy, very grounded, stable, generous, giving, compassionate. Yes, that's what you're manifesting here in the future. All right, Scorpio. I do feel that this is somebody that's coming out of a bad situation, and they recognize you for who you are. You recognize them for who they are. They are withholding right now. They will help you understand what they went through in a past that they're sort of focused on right now, or that they've been focused on. I think they're going to shift out of it, and in the future they're going to tell you all about it, and that's going to help the two of you manifest this life of comfort together. If I'm speaking your truth, follow me to the extended, the links below, and I'll run through all the messages from Spirit and from this divine counterpart and from you to them, as well as outcome and timing. We'll see where this leads. Thanks so much for joining me, Scorpio. Enjoy that full moon eclipse. Stay calm. Bye.